Hey, good morning. Another day to talk a little bit about law of attraction. And really, that's the key, a little bit every day. Plant some seeds. Think about what you're doing. Think about what kind of energy you have. And give yourself a little opportunity every day to just start deciding to be a little bit more intentional with your energy. Let's dive into today's quote. Pope Paul VI. Somebody should tell us right at the start of our lives that we're dying. Then we might live life to the limit every minute of every day. Do it, I say. Whatever you want to do it now. There are only so many tomorrows. I'm not religious, so I'm not familiar with the Pope or the different popes over the years, but this was kind of refreshing because I guess I kind of usually think religious figures are speaking things not as motivational as this. So from the perspective of law of attraction, it's kind of funny because he is a little bit frustrated here, right? He's like frustrated with people that they don't live life to every moment or to their ability. And if we're being super geeky and super nichey and super by the book law of attraction, his attention to what people are not doing is actually feeding energy into the general not doing of society. So I totally love where he's coming from and get the sentiment, but technically he is not actually helping people change. Anyways, what I want to talk about with this quote is the part of it that says like, do it. And it's the idea of like, why aren't you doing it? And we all have felt this. We all know that there are things that we should do that we're not doing. Maybe it's as simple as I should be eating healthier, or I should exercise more, or I should be meditating, or I should be doing yoga. And we don't know why we don't do these things. So for this video, I'm going to try to keep it short, but I want to start hacking away at this with you. Here's how we start to do stuff. The first thing to know is if you're not doing it, your energy is more aligned with somebody who doesn't do things rather than somebody who does do things. But for me personally, this is what I do because I've been in plenty of times where even though I've had great morning routines where I've done my exercises and done my journaling and had my cup of tea and did some meditating, then you get out of the groove and you're trying to get back in the groove. And for someone like myself, I'm like, why am I not doing this? So take out your pen, seriously, pause the video. If you really want, if you're watching this just to like pass time by, don't worry about it. But if you're really interested in starting to use this stuff, pause the video, go get a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm just gonna show you something really quick. So go get it, pause. Okay, hopefully you did it. Now let's dive in. I want you to write a list now. Just ask yourself, why am I not doing this? Why? Pick the thing you're not doing. Why am I not doing this? And write it down. For me, the thing that comes to my mind is this one time when I really needed a strong morning routine and I had every intention of doing it. And I thought to myself, why am I not doing it? And so when I just simply asked myself as a friend to myself, why am I not doing this? I started writing down, don't have the time, too many things to do in this amount of time. And it really came down to time where I had an expectation of myself to do too much in too little of a time frame. And so for today, I want you to really ask yourself, why are you not doing it? And be really honest. It could just be like, I don't know how to do it. Other times I found myself not doing things because I simply know what needs to get done, but I don't actually know how to do it. And so I've become paralyzed with doing it because I don't realize that what I actually have to do, the next actual step, is figuring out what to do and then do it later. So be real with yourself. Try to list out these things that are really preventing you from doing it. But you need to think about it. You need to write it down because if you don't, you're just going to be sitting here saying, I don't know. But I promise you, if you're really forcing yourself to write down some reasons, you're going to surprise yourself. And at this point, I want you to just be aware of this. And energetically, what we're doing here is we're kind of giving you a reason. There should be a little bit of relief because I don't know why I'm not doing this. It has the energy of hopelessness. But if we can name the thing, if we can actually understand what it is or what it could be, now there's a little bit of relief because now we're going from, I have no idea to, I don't have time, or maybe you're trying to do too much in that time, or you don't know. And once we name it, now it's not this hopeless thing out in the universe. Now it's just something else that needs to be figured out. Now, rather than doing this big project, now maybe you just need to spend 5 minutes Googling something. And so what we're doing is just incrementally moving your energy, feeling better and better, and then moving into somebody who would do something for themselves. So you can also ask the question, not to anybody other than yourself or the universe, what does it feel like to be somebody who does this? What does that feel like? What does it feel like to be that morning yogi who's in a good mood, who is doing some stretches and is kind of like, energy from the moment they wake up? What would that feel like? And just start imagining, what does that even look like? Because once we start realizing that we can make a change and we start imagining what it could feel like, we're kind of just on a natural path now moving in that direction. And next thing you know, it's going to be easier and easier to do these little things that you just felt paralyzed with before. Anyways, that's today's nugget. Enjoy, and please rewatch this video. Subscribe to the channel if you like this. I'm posting videos every single day. So if you want the alert, if you want your daily dose, then subscribe. Write comments. Let me know if you have questions, and we'll get through this together. See you soon.